Ain't gonna lie, the Titan is a ship that I can't help but just always come back to. It's a ship that, in a way, kind of just has what feels to be a limitless amount of potential and things you can do with it. Not to mention just the sheer fact that it's obscenely good bang for your buck. Anyways, let's get the fuck to work. Actually left the stock Gatling gun on it because I heard they got buffed. Though, in all fairness, this target's probably a little bit too big for a Gatling gun to be of much use. Oh, that kind of caught my... I think I caught the attention of that constellation. Oh yeah, he ain't that far from the target. He fucking followed my ass. The central bit's nice and red. Oh, sparks over there means critically low. Alright. Ironically enough, the only thing that's gonna break through that shield in a reasonable amount of time is the Gatling gun. Guess who's back, bitch?
That's a kill on the target.
Hell yeah. Well, let's get the fuck out of here before that Connie notices me again. You know, I'm not entirely sure if it's just American products generally being a bit shitty, or Bad Dragon sent me a dud. But recently grabbed a signature JT wrapping tool, I'll call it. And despite using it exactly as directed, it kind of just broke within the first use. Fucking thing literally split in half. Down the middle. And I clearly lost a few control surfaces in that fight. Oh well. Oh well, it ain't the end of the world. I've landed these fucking things at New Babbage with both wings completely fucking missing. I should probably upgrade the repeaters on those wings. Yeah, when I told those cunts at fucking Hurston Dynamics that I was keeping this goddamn ship, I fucking meant it. Even, gave her a name. Though I probably accidentally translated it in the more sort of like legalese fashion. After all, that very much was sort of
Weapons on.
habit or just like thing I would accidentally do back when I was taking a Spanish class in middle school. You go on there, and you also go on there. Raise me pretty. There be pirates to go fuck up. Well, there is a roughly equal amount of just waiting around. Ah! He took himself out. That's good. Makes my job easier.
Shields under fire. Shield down. Shields online. Shields under fire. Shields online.
Might overexert there a little bit. Shields under fire. Ammo depleted. Shields online. Hey, there we go. I can't help but wonder, how does this setup perform against more similarly sized ships? You know, being capable of taking down properly big ships, it's cool and all, but what use is there really in a fighter that can't really fight? Anything other than that?
Contact. Shields under fire.
Well, that's one less ship to take down. Hey! That was quick!
Shields under fire.
Hey, not half bad. Now let's see how this ace pilot gear does in a fight. And by extension, a custodian with a scorched E-mod. Fucking hell, that's flat. Hey, there it is. Don't see it spawning there very often. Alright, where's that little bitch boy that hint? Yeah, there he is. If you can stick the cover, this ace pilot gear ain't half bad. Yeah? When it comes to the nose gun here, can't help but feel like there used to be more sort of bespoke gun that would fit that mount. Could just be remembering a different ship. And to be fair, that particular weapon has probably been left in the dust in terms of usefulness or balance. Not all too different than the Quarreler cannons. Back before the new power management system, Quarreler cannons were quite literally just omniskis, but fancy. But now they require more power than the mass drivers on a fucking Banu ship. Anyways, it's time to go do something I never thought I could use a Titan for. After all, back in the day, your only option for gemstone mining was the ROC.
Landing gear rejected.
Like, sure, the setup back here ain't exactly near as plug and play as it is with a cutter, because you gotta actually tractor the Atlas in here. But you get 2 entire extra SKUs of storage. But, you know, if you're going sort of out of your way to get Fenmaline, that's an extra mil, nice and easy. And, you know, personally, when it comes to gemstone mining, I very much prefer aerial here. There's 2 reasons why I prefer aerial here over Aberdeen. First one's simply the temperature. You ain't gonna be dying of fucking heat stroke halfway through a goddamn cluster. And the other reason's just the simple fact that your scanners ain't gonna be chock full of goddamn wildlife. And, you know, it's a bit funny. I helped someone with Hull C related things, and sort of just next thing I know, I have that fucking really lovely blue paint that I wanted back when I had a Prowler Ute. And I think, come AE, I might just go back to having a Titan as a daily driver. Fucking love this ship. Well, of course, use the buyback token and get the OG Invictus one back. No idea what to pair with it, though. Maybe a Vulcan or a Hull B? Vulcan be most fitting. But that one ain't even near to the fucking production pipeline. That's sort of, even despite how simple the Tier 0 implementation of the repair drones could be. They apparently used to have repair drones that would come out and play a little animation when you would rearm and repair your ship. They could just take that, recycle it somewhat to where it deploys out of the Vulcan, and, you know, just essentially just have it be like the Limpets in Elite Dangerous, where all it really does is play an animation and some sounds. These ones are a bit shit, but you might as well grab them. And, you know, when it comes to these particular gemstones and Fenmaline, I think they've mixed up the models. You know, looking at the description of Glacisite here, it says it's white and blue in color, but it's clearly more of a yellowish color. You know, I probably didn't rent this Titan near long enough. Sort of lost track of time, now the rental's expired. Oh well, might as well mine out this cluster while I wait for transport. That looks like all of it. Perfect timing. And now we wait. Whoops. Alright, down you go. And of course, I might as well pay the bus driver.